Burning blue, burning blue. Look at me starting off the video with my hair done. Y'all are not fucking with me anymore. I'm actually loving the bun. Because when it comes to my natural hair, I just never know what to do, and the bun normally don't look right, but it's cooperating. And I think the key to a good bun is dirty hair. Somebody had to say it. If you freshly wash your hair, the bun is not gonna work. You have to have it dried a little bit brittle, a little bit dirty. Have to have some product on it, some conditioner from days ago. Like, yeah. Comment down below y'all best shampoo that does not dry out your skin specifically and does not dry out your scalp. Comment down below like a shampoo that actually like moisturizes your hair. Anyway, for today's video, I'm actually starting a little bit early. It's 8 p.m. instead of 9 or 10, and the sun is still out a little bit. Y'all can see the glare. That right there is from the window outside. It's a little bit light outside today, and I'm just in a good mood. I don't know what it is when it comes to me, but I literally get the energy to live my life at night. I love the sun down, but it's like as soon as the sun starts going away, all of my energy comes out. Now I want to get out the bed. Like my sleeping schedule is messed up or something, but it is what it is. And now we're here. The only bad thing about doing your hair first is that now I have to do my makeup around my edges. So that's going to be a little bit interesting. But for my base, I'm going to use the go-to Aquaphor, and I actually want to use this Nivea. I don't normally use this Nivea on my face, but we're just gonna hope that it's for dry to very dry skin, so we're just gonna hope that my face does not break out from this. But Nivea and Aquaphor together does absolute wonders. I'm only gonna put a little bit. It keeps that glowy base under your skin, so if you like the dewy look, this is your duo. The one I normally use for my face is a little circle one that you get for $1 at like Walmart or whatever. But we're gonna see if this works. So we're gonna mix it up. It needs a little tiny bit more. A little bit goes a long way with both Aquaphor and Nivea cream, so yeah. It smells like the Nivea cream honestly smells like baby lotion. Maybe it's Maybelline. So it's been a couple of minutes and I'm gonna take my Maybelline oh, this is the Fit Me Maybelline concealer. Yeah, maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway, yeah, I'm carving out my eyebrows even though my eyebrows are pretty much good. I don't know why. I just feel like it really sculpts everything together. Like I just feel like it brings everything together, and that's why I do it. But as you guys can see, I have quite the energy all of a sudden. I cannot find my brush, my makeup brush that I was using for my eyebrows. In the very beginning, it fell on the floor and now it has disappeared. It has gone to nowhere. Like, anyways, I put concealer on with a brush and blend it out with a brush because I find it way easier that way, way smoother that way. I feel like it looks way better and cleaner, and it just makes a difference. I never carve the top of my eyebrows because I feel like that's doing too much and making my eyebrows too noticeable. And y'all know the type of makeup looks I like is, you know, I got on makeup, but I'm not doing entirely the most. Like, it's cute, it's gorgeous, it's chic, it's pretty, but it's not like, oh my gosh, bold in your face, look a little fake, you know? That's just not the aesthetic of makeup that I go for. Anyway, Tyler dropped a new song. Starting to like her song. I'm really mad that that brush just left because I only have one of those. I just found out that my sister went to the store that I wanted to go to today, and she didn't even ask me if I wanted to go with her. Isn't that crazy? The type of store that she went to Five Below. Like, who doesn't want to go to Five Below? You know what I mean? Like, that's a ride that everybody's taking. She's definitely in the wrong. Okay, so for today's makeup look, I kind of want to do something that's good for, like, I don't want to say a photo shoot, but I just kind of want to take pictures, but I kind of want them to be cute. And I want to do it in my room just to practice photo shoot. So that's kind of what I want to do my makeup for. But I'm not sure how the whole camera thing is going to set up because both the cameras are lost. My sister lost both of her cameras, and so we'll see by the end of this video if one of them are found and we can get some pictures in. But if I do end up taking pictures, I'm definitely going to add them into this video. But other than that, I don't mean to make every video about Love Island, but it's the last episode tomorrow. The last episode is coming out. I went on TikTok live every day. I went on TikTok live yesterday. A lot of people joined. Everybody was talking about it. Ace and Shelly had just left, and I was voting for Ace and Shelly. For my last video, I probably didn't make it the clearest, but I definitely did vote for Ace and Shelly because I wanted them to be in the finale at least. If they didn't win, they could have at least stayed for the finale, you know? But they ended up leaving, and I feel like Ace and Shelly were like the main, like they were probably like the only actual couple, honestly. Like, Amaya and Brian is cool, but I feel like Brian is kind of playing his role as dudes normally do. Chris clearly does not like Huda anymore. Iris and Pepe have not paid attention to them. Literally, I have not paid attention to Pepe since Hannah left. I'm not gonna lie. Even when Hannah was there, he's like, they barely got screen time. I don't know nothing about what they got going on. It's just like, and then Nicolandria, they're cute. I feel like Nick probably does like her, but I feel like now it's just a little, I don't want to say forced, but it's kind of like pressured too much for them to be the winners. But, you know, we're going to see tomorrow who's the winner. It's probably going to end up being Amaya, hopefully. Because if it's anybody else, you know, I'll accept Nick and Alandria winning. But if it's anybody else, I'm not going to watch Love Island probably ever again. Probably ever again. Is that a bit dramatic? I don't know. But, yeah. Other than that, the TikTok live actually went great. We talked about a lot throughout that TikTok live. A lot of people did not like Sierra. A lot of people don't like Austin. Who else did a lot of people not like? There was another girl. People have their ups and downs about Shelly. Some people like Shelly and some people don't like Shelly. A lot of people don't like Huda. Huda is the most controversial girl of the show because it's like half the people were voting that they did not like Huda and half the people were voting that they loved her. So it's going to be so interesting to see how her fans react when she leaves the island. But I feel like she's probably going to have the biggest fan base because she's the most controversial. But like I said in my last video, Huda is literally a question mark. Like, nobody really knows her true intentions. Nobody knows. Like, Huda is just a question mark. So, of course, she would be the most controversial person. But a lot of people were being racist towards Shelly and Alandria because they're mad that they got mad at Huda. But it's like, oh, please, oh, brother. You know what I mean? Like, oh, brother. People always find a way to bring racism into something. And it's just like, is it really that? It's never, like, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing for you. For the people who's bringing it up, it's just like, that's all you thought about? That's all you have to think about? That's the first thing you think about? But anywho, other than Love Island, TikTok is supposedly leaving in September, and I don't know how to feel about that because, like, TikTok has been getting boring due to the fact that I overconsume in it. But it's like, TikTok is turning into a new app that's going to be owned by Meta, and I feel like a lot of people are not going to be rocking with it. So I feel like Instagram is going to be more popular now that TikTok may actually leave in September. So y'all can go ahead and head over to follow my Instagram. And people honestly might start going back to Snapchat, because Snapchat was like the closest thing to TikTok where you just tell your random opinions and talk about absolutely nothing. The only difference is TikTok has like a For You page, so people you don't know can see your stories. And I know that on Snapchat, sometimes people you don't know, you can see your stories depending if you're private or not. But I just feel like it's not the same. It's not the same because, yeah. And TikTok has a comment section, which makes it a lot easier instead of random people just hitting you up. But we'll see. I think Instagram's gonna go back viral and YouTube is gonna come back. Thank God, because I low-key missed YouTube. But I've been watching YouTubers, and it's just so different because there's so many YouTubers. I don't want to call them boring because I'm not the... I just feel like a lot of people copy each other's personalities, and that's exactly what I don't want to give. So, yeah. Comment down below your favorite YouTuber. And yeah. Okay, we are actually gonna put on powder today. So I'm gonna do a little bit of the Huda bronzer. I was thinking about Love Island, and I just don't think I could go on it because the fact that when something goes down, I can't call my sister, my mom, my best friend. Like, I can't call nobody and get advice or tell them the tea. I have to depend on other people on the island that's probably not even my friend for real and probably want to steal my man. I just know they're happy to leave. All those weeks of like just making the decisions by yourself and such, you just kind of have to pray that you're making the right decisions. Burning blue. I normally never promote my TikTok, but given the fact that TikTok is almost over with, I'll just put my TikTok in the description, you know, so we can enjoy each other for the last couple of months that TikTok is going to be here, because it's leaving allegedly in September, which I know a lot of people won't believe that because TikTok has been playing with us for a while now, saying that they were going to leave and they never left. But after seeing that they already have a new app made, it's called Me or something. Me, something with an M. And they have announced it. I think it's gonna be for real. But this will be a good time for Dub Smash to make their comeback, you know? I had Taco Bell today. Don't know how I feel about Taco Bell, but that grilled cheese burrito is very good. I was more of like a Doritos Locos Tacos every single time, but when you order Uber Eats, you can't just Uber Eats a Doritos Locos Taco because it's not going to be fresh. The shell is going to be a bit hard at that point. So it's like, it's best to go for a burrito. Other than that, I seen that Keke Palmer was interviewing some of the old Love Island members. I literally said I'm not going to talk about Love Island. Here I am talking about Love Island. That's the only thing on my mind right now, though, because tomorrow is the last episode. But I actually enjoy Keke Palmer. Love her down. Love her down. Love Keke Palmer. Literally watched her grow up, and I'm happy that she's still young. Because I feel like everybody that I grew up with is so old now. But no, Keke Palmer is young and she's still here. Same with Coco Jones and Zendaya, even though Zendaya is pushing 30 and probably is married and probably wants to have kids. I just cannot imagine the day that Zendaya retires, you know? Although that's her business and her decision. It's just like, girl, like, we barely get to see your life as it is, and you're just gonna retire on us? Can y'all imagine Zendaya retiring? Like, that's gonna be such a sad day. I think that's gonna be worse than LeBron retiring. And I'm not really that much of a basketball girly, but I was a cheerleader, so I did look into basketball quite a bit. I didn't look at the camera this entire video, but yeah. But I just think Michael Jordan's the best basketball player of all time because he literally brought the aura to basketball. he set a really nice standard for basketball. So in my eyes, he's the best. I think he has the most aura. And I know what you're thinking. Like, you weren't even alive when he was playing basketball. Whatever. Every clip I've seen of Michael Jordan, everybody was like, he was the Michael Jackson of basketball. Like, everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's Michael freaking Jordan. All right. Do y'all like the chit chat get ready with me's? Because I have a couple of I say this all the time. I have a couple of makeup looks I want to do, but I think I just want to wait until I can get some more palettes or something, even though I don't need to wait. I feel like when I get up and record, it's just never the time that I have to do a full makeup look. Because, you know, makeup looks take time. When it comes to, like, doing eyeshadow, that can take hours. My base is eating right now. Y'all can't even see that well. Oh, tell me why I went live on freaking Twitch. I went live on Twitch and somebody commented, tell your mom to get you a iPhone for your birthday. You're literally on an iPad, babes. I showed them my iPhone so quick. I'm like, girl, I'm caught up. The quality just looks so much worse on Twitch when you film on like an iPad and you're not filming on a monitor or whatever the case may be. The quality just goes down tremendously. But if y'all did not know, I'm also on my iPad right now, which is why the quality looks the way it does. And I don't have the newest iPad, I will say that. So the camera is definitely not 2025 approved, but it gets the job done, you know? Okay. So I'm gonna use contour on my eyelids, make them a little bit shiny. I don't know, I think I want to kind of bring you guys around when I'm doing like other things in my life, but I just kind of like to be a little bit private because I have people that watch me so closely. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, people literally fiend to know what I'm doing. Not to sound like Beyonce or anything, but you know, as the Aquarius I am, I hate when people like pay so much attention to me like that, because I have to be different. So if your goal is to copy me, oh no, sister, immediately no. I think copying is like my biggest pet peeve, but the thing is, you can't be inspirational without people copying you. Like, that's how it works. So I need to just get over it. I need to get over it. But yeah, I be having so much pressure to talk in these videos, but I don't be knowing what to talk about. I kind of feel like this is FaceTime. Do y'all feel like this is FaceTime? Get ready with me like it's FaceTime. But this is a chill FaceTime. What were some YouTubers that y'all used to watch way before? I was like on YouTube bad. YouTube was like, I used to watch YouTube more than like TV. I used to watch Bertaley, loved Bertaley down. I didn't watch Chicken Girls, but I watched the show that Haley was in, and her show was phenomenal. It gave Disney Channel, like, Chicken Girls, that whole company, you can tell that they were like, they were like influencers filming this like show. It didn't really give like real show, it just gave, you know, something fun for them to do. But when Haley, Jules' sister, her little sister, her first show ever on the Bratz TV, because I think that was the name of the company, absolutely phenomenal. 10 out of 10. She's an amazing actor. I think she should take acting more seriously just from that one episode. I mean, that one show that I watched. Oh, I also watched A Girl Named Joe. A Girl Named Joe was 10 out of 10 too. I'm not gonna lie. I watched A Girl Named Joe, and I watched Haley, whatever show she was on. And I think Haley is just an amazing actor, and she should take acting seriously and continue acting for real. So I'm back and I'm better. I did black liner, and I don't know how to feel about that. But now we're gonna go into the ColourPop lip liner. Love this down. This is in the shade This is the lippy pencil in the shade. It doesn't even say on the pencil, so. This is in the shade Chain Reaction, so. This is my first time purchasing this pencil and I love it. I feel like for me, it's my perfect brown shade. I don't like it too dark, but I don't like it too orange. It's perfect. But now I'm gonna sharpen it for the first time to see how it reacts to the pencil sharpener. Ouch. Okay, it's pretty good. Now for the lip gloss, I'm going to take the NYX Fat Oil in the shade Chillin' Like a Villain. And we're just gonna put that over everything. I didn't used to like nude lip glosses, but this kind of made me like them, so shout out to NYX. It does smell like cereal though, and I'm gonna keep saying that. It smells like, I don't know what type of cereal. I don't know, maybe Honey Nut Cheerios, maybe Fruity Pebbles. And now we're gonna do highlights. Okay, who do y'all be watching on TikTok? Who's your favorite TikToker? Please let me know, please. I think this feels like, you know, kind of like a FaceTime. I think it's as chill as the FaceTime video. A lot of people are doing these get ready with me like we're on FaceTime, but it's like, girl, nothing about what you just did gives we're on FaceTime. Okay, I definitely should have went more gold. So we're gonna, yeah, goldify the highlight. Oh no. Mom, leave me alone. I wanna be famous. I wanna be famous. Why? My therapist said I got ADHD. I don't even know what that means. That video has been stuck in my mind since it went viral. You know, I always do my ears sometimes because I'm just so extra. But to me, it's iconic. To you, it's extra. To me, it's iconic. I'm gonna take out one of these. I stopped putting highlight on my cheeks because I feel like that's doing too much, but we're gonna do it today. Just maybe a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the chin. Gotta be shiny a little bit everywhere. I will say nose highlight do last pretty long, but it wipes off the fastest. And here's the final look. Should I put on some lashes and make it a little bit more dramatic? Yeah, I don't think my eyes are giving what I needed to give, so I might put on some lashes. We'll see.